You know, we all have these big dreams, right? These incredible, precious visions for our future. But what if I told you that talking about that vision could be the very thing that puts it in danger?
It's a tough idea to swallow, isn't it? Because our first instinct when something amazing happens is to shout it from the rooftops. But today, we're going to dive into why sometimes the absolute wisest thing you can do for a dream is to just keep it quiet.
So this brings us to this idea of the wrong ears. Think about it. Not everyone is equipped to handle your vision. Not everyone has the right heart for it. And when you share something so fragile, so new, with someone who's full of cynicism or envy, it's like planting a tiny seed and then pouring poison on it. It just invites this negativity that can kill the dream before it even has a chance to sprout. And hey, this isn't some new age idea I just cooked up. This is ancient wisdom. In fact, let's look at this powerful, almost cautionary tale from Scripture that shows exactly what can happen when you announce a vision way too soon.
Okay, so let's meet Joseph. Picture this. He's young, he's the favorite son, and bam, he gets this absolutely magnificent, divine dream. And it's a big one. It's about his destiny, that one day his whole family, his older brothers, would bow down to him.
So what's his first move? What does he do with this incredible, life-altering vision? He runs and tells the one group of people who were already insanely jealous of him, his brothers. I mean, talk about sharing too soon with the absolute worst audience you could possibly imagine.
And the result? It was immediate. It was catastrophic. His words didn't inspire anyone. No, they lit a raging fire of envy. And what did that envy lead to? They didn't just mock him. They viciously attacked the dream itself. They literally sold him into slavery, thinking, well, that'll make sure that never happens.
So, you see these two columns here, right? It lays out two completely different paths. Joseph's path: speak immediately, provoke envy, get your vision attacked. Simple as that. But there's another way, a path of wisdom, and we're going to explore that right now.
Right, so Joseph's story is the perfect example of what not to do. It's our cautionary tale. But now, let's flip the script and look at a perfect example of what to do. Let's talk about this path of wisdom and the incredible power of just pondering.
Okay, now think about Mary. She gets a divine message that is, it's literally world-changing. An angel shows up and tells her she's going to carry the Son of God. Seriously, can you even imagine a more overwhelming, more delicate, more massive vision to be trusted with? But her response? It's the polar opposite of Joseph's. There's no press conference, no running to tell the neighbors, nothing. Instead, the text says she just pondered these things in her heart. And you gotta understand, this isn't just sitting there quietly. This was an active, intentional, protective act.
By holding that sacred promise close to her heart, Mary built a shield around it. Her silence was like an incubator, you know? It kept the vision safe and warm, protected from all the doubt, the questions, the interference from the outside world. It allowed that promise to grow and mature in safety until the time was right. Okay, so we've got two stories, right? Joseph and Mary. Two completely different approaches, two wildly different outcomes. So what's the big idea here? What's the principle connecting them? Well, this is where we get to the heart of it, this idea of sacred silence. And again, this wisdom is ancient. Just listen to this from Proverbs. A fool gives full vent to his spirit, but a wise man quietly holds it back. Man, that's it, right there. That's the core truth. Real wisdom isn't always about being the loudest voice in the room. Sometimes it's about knowing when to hold it back. So, what exactly is sacred silence? Let's define it. It's a spiritual discipline. It's all about guarding that vision in your heart and having the patience to wait for the right timing, the divine timing, to share it. Think of it this way. You're protecting a tiny seed until it grows into a seedling, one that's actually strong enough to survive out in the open. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, right? But how do we actually do this? This is where it gets personal. It's your turn. This is all about learning how to guard the incredible visions you have for your own life. It really boils down to a simple 4-step process. Okay, step 1, receive the vision. Let it land. Step 2, instead of running to posts about it, you ponder it. Really sit with it, just like Mary did. Step 3 is crucial. Discern the timing. You have to figure out the right time and, maybe more importantly, the right people. Not just anyone, but people who will champion your vision, not just hear about it. And only then, when all that is in place, do you get to step 4, share with purpose. So if you take away just one thing today, let it be this. Not every dream is ready for an audience. Some are meant for an altar, a sacred, quiet, private space where they can be cared for and protected before they ever have to face the world.
So, I want to leave you with a question to really think about. As you go about your day and you think about your own hopes and dreams, ask yourself, what precious vision in my life needs the protection of silence today?